Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on a second channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be testing out some Poco inside of ranked. So I'm a little bit apprehensive because Poco can definitely work, but there are limitations to him in terms of normally you need like some decent synergy or okay. Oh, that is a tough choice. Rico or Ems? I could probably go with Ems, but they're going to get a free Rico game at least. I don't know, Rico's annoying for us, but Ems is a big counter. But yeah, Poco has received a big buff if you guys are living under. Oh, if they get Spike and Rico. Okay. Ooh, how did they not pick Rico? So I'm going to pick the Poco, which it's not the worst brawler in the world to a Gus if I just get some good jukes on. So, okay, this guy can go Rico, which is fine. We've got some good brawlers in the draft here. So yeah, Poco's definitely back in the meta, guys, but again, he's more like matchup dependent. He's good in like hot zone, he's good on maps with a lot of grass in like Brawl. So I would say it's hard for me to put him in like the top 10 top 15 brawler list when he's just so map specific. But when he is on those maps and modes, he should be pretty good. But again, the meta in ranked is definitely different to the pro meta. Pros are going a bit more Poco, but they pair it with like a tank, or they pair it with like a bit of like another support brawler like Max, or I don't know, Jae-Young in combination with a Frank or something. I don't know. Right, so let's see what we can do with a Poco. I did play Poco on stream once and I went like 0 and 11. That's because I picked it into an Ems. Newsflash, Ems is Poco's biggest counter, so don't play Poco into an Ems, please. Thank you. So yeah, I'm using Screeching Solo here because I'm obviously the best Poco player ever. I'm just going to wait a few seconds here so I can get my gadget any second now. We should be able to push forward with our Rico. Let's give him the gadget. And this is where it becomes troublesome because, of course, we're not going to be good into control brawlers. We want brawlers that feed us, like even like tanks, assassins. I don't mind them because they feed Poco supers. I only get it in 4 shots now, so... yeah, we're still doing good though. Like the mid presence is still good with us because it takes them so long to take us down. Giving Rico that gadget as well. We can push forward a little bit and we're just taking control of the gem mine pretty easily here. Even if Ems and Rico just keep dying over and over again, that is fine. Well, actually Rico's done a decent job for now, staying alive. So we're going to try and sneak up on this spike. There we go. And what we're going to do here as well, we need one more gem. So let's just give a gadget to the Ems. I mean, we can just run back. We don't even need to do anything. We've literally only hit like a few shots, but just our presence alone has pretty much won us this game. So let's just fire a few more shots away here. Preserve our super for as long as possible. Okay, there we go. We can just super there. Gadget. Beautiful start, beautiful start. My teammates were doing a great job just distracting them so I could pick up the gems. And Poco wasn't really like... anything crazy there, but I think he would be good on this map. I think he would be good on... I'm trying to think of the other maps, like Double Swoosh, Loki. I'm trying to think of maps where he's not going to evidently get outranged. And this one's a decent one because you think of the other mids like Pierce, you think of Gus. Like, I can tank a lot of shots unless they are literally the best player in the world hitting every shot, or I'm just really not tapped in. I should be able to control all the map against a Gus. It's going to take him a long time to kill me, you know? Right, so already we're controlling a lot of... the gem mine here in the middle, which is great. Spike pushing in behind isn't the best in the world, and I'm hoping that Ems comes to help me out here against the spike. They're kind of just leaving me here, which is not the best thing in the world. Okay, Rico kind of notices that he needs to try and do something here. Right, I mean, we're still in good position. Let's not overextend too much here. And we've got a gadget to use with the Ems, which will be very helpful for her. Right, gadget, one shot off super as well. Spike is being very annoying. I shouldn't have used it to heal Ems, but it did actually work out in the end. Okay, I mean, we could just tank that from Gus. It's not really the end of the world, is it? We could probably... yeah, we can get away with that. Nice. Now we just need a few more gems. Unfortunately, that spike shot did hit. It keeps stopping us from regenerating. Okay, we can pick up that gem. Nice. We just need 2 more gems, and they're going to spawn easily on our side pretty soon. Okay, I'm getting pinched like crazy. I've got to fall back. That last rough shot did hit, and that was unfortunate. I was hoping... yes, nice. That's a really good play from Rico, by the way. Just dying and allowing me to pick up the gems is great. So Rico hypercharge here. We're going to pop a gadget and just run up the map as much as possible here. Okay, hypercharge is not going to be fun from Gus or a Spike. But fortunately, Spike wasted it. We just lost control there. Maybe that was from me just getting tapped as well, but that was just really annoying. Okay, we can wiggle our way up the map. We definitely need a reset here, so let's try and get this Gus or Spike down. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, though. Yeah, it's just... it's also a problem with Poco. If you lose your control once, how am I supposed to ever get it back? I'm very limited in range. I'm really relying off my teammates to push up the map here. This is frustrating because I don't know what else I could have done. M's kind of just left Spike in my pocket there. Maybe I should have just forgot about Spike and just spawn trapped the other two brawlers. I don't really know. But let's see. Let's see what we can do here. So again here, I want to try and give my gadget to me and a teammate. I don't want to be selfish and just give myself one, but I kind of have to in this situation here because we get tapped up. Right. Bro, how does Spike range with Curveball is just so obnoxious. Even though it's not the most overpowered thing, it's just very annoying to face off against. Right, so I can fully heal up here. I can just gadget to try and push up the map here with M's and Rico. This is that's it. This is perfect. We've got a spawn trap going here. As long as we can keep M's alive, we are good to go. I mean, yeah, Gus, you can hit me all you want. I'm one shot off super, so I'm fine here. Right, M's is probably going to get pinched, and I can just about gadget her to keep her alive, but that's all I can really do. Spike, I've got to be careful. He can deal so much damage, but I've got a super here. This is great. This is great. Yeah, he's going to use that definitely too early. Just nice. Wasted super there. Tried to keep M's alive, which was not really the play there. Okay, we're getting tapped up. We got to retreat. We got to retreat. It feels so weird playing Poco. Like, again, you're so limited in what you can really do. Gus is starting to hit some shots onto me. This isn't looking good, chat. This isn't looking good. Rico Hypercharge is looking good, though. We can start to apply a bit of pressure here because of that Rico Hypercharge. Perfect. I'm going to tap a gadget as well here. Keep myself alive, and there we go. We've got enough gems to retreat here. We don't need to even contest in the middle. Ems can just go up and die. Doesn't really matter at all there. I'm going to try and keep a little bit of presence here just to annoy them. Nice. Okay, we've got a hypercharge. We can just use that there. Gadget onto my Rico, and there's nothing they can do. So, yeah, Poco was pretty nice in that situation, to be fair. I didn't force the Poco pick. It was pretty good because I got stop player going 1-on-1. That is hilarious, but I could just keep my, I could just sustain my life. They had no high DPS mid. Spike was our only real big threat in terms of like quick burst damage. That was decent. The Poco definitely feels a lot better. Let's jump into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into the next game then. So I did have a good draft in center stage that I wanted to try Poco with, but for some reason my teammate dodged. But this would be a good chance to try out the Poco on open business. Surely it's going to be pretty good. So I'm hoping that we get some form of tankiness in our team here, just so we can go with the Poco here. And the good thing about Poco as well is, say, for example, a stereotypical counter on open business is like Lu. So Lu, you use the other Poco gadget and you can cancel that out. You think of like Byron as well, you can counter, Poco can. You can also counter like Amber Fires. Quite a few cool interactions you can counter with a Poco gadget, which used to always be an underrated use case. People are also saying like Poco being meta is hurting Ollie. I don't know if that's really true, because Ollie is just not good anywhere outside of like knockout and bounty now. That used to be just his niche anyway before he became really broken. And Poco you don't really see on knockout and bounty, right? So I think Ollie's still fine. I mean, in previous metas, right, when Poco and Ollie coexisted and they're both really strong, yes, that would just indirectly make Ollie way worse because Poco infinitely counters Ollie. So sorry, I just want to go on a bit of a tangent there about that situation. And this is just an awful matchup for Poco because I've got two low DPS brawlers here that I can counter. Do I go Screeching here instead? I guess they're pretty squishy, but it's going to be really difficult for me to even get a super. So I don't know whether I just go with Decapo instead. Yeah, I'm going to try Decapo this time around. Might bite me in the backside, but I've got to find it difficult here to get my super. Finks, Stu, and a Penny. It's going to be really bad, but let's try it out. Maybe it's actually a lot better. At least we've got Carl, who's half tanky, and we can provide some heals too. Yeah, this is probably the only strategy here. So let's pop Gadget here. We need to just run in, and hopefully my teammates realize I've got the Capo. so I can heal them, please. I mean, I'm already close. I guess Screeching Solo would have just been fine here anyways, because it is Hot Zone at the end of the day. With Hot Zone, you are pretty much guaranteed to get some supercharge because they have to run into the zone, right? So yeah, this Carl, I'm just going to heal up fully here because again, I've not got the Screeching Solo one, so I can't deal damage to the opponent. So I may as well just literally use it for why the super is even intended for, healing. But this Penny is proving a little bit annoying. Penny can somewhat counter Poco because, of course, people are going to group up when you got Poco in your team. Penny tries to stop that. Okay, Penny already has a hypercharge turret, which isn't good, and it's also getting boosted up by this Finks super. So we just got to wait for Finks super to expire here. We can start to push up. The Stu probably is, yeah, I was going to say, he's waiting to just do that. And we've lost control. So this is the kind of theme here with Poco. You lose control, you're probably screwed. So, I mean, we've got a hypercharge here. Let's just use it on our teammates, and we can start to push up the map. Okay, we're just going to heal our Carl as much as possible here, please. Okay, yeah, I don't know what else we can really do. People just need to try and stay alive. All right, we finally got some control back, and there is a Stu that's burning us down. Oh, come on, I was literally about to get my super off. Ah, this is painful, guys. This is really, really painful. Super painful. Again, we can try and push back here, but I don't know what else we can really do. These guys are melting us, literally. Yeah, there's not enough synergy within our comp, to be honest. It's annoying. Again, like, what do you even pick Poco into? That's the problem with Poco, right? Like, yes, you can sometimes pick Poco to counter, like, Lou in a few other instances, but surely that's not going to be a top 10 brawler if he's only used for that reason. Surely, if Poco is top 10, you could just pick Poco into pretty much any matchup on a map like Open Business. But I don't know. I'm a little bit on the fence about him, guys. I mean, he's definitely good. Definitely much better than before. But are people overestimating him? Like I've seen, for example, Chaos. I know he's a pro and way better than me, but he did put him in like the top 10 list, and I was like, then I did my ranked video, I've done my rank guide, and then I'm trying to see where Poco's used on, even by the pros, and I'm like, it's not even being played much by the pros in tournaments. But yeah, like, okay, we got a super here. That's kept us alive. Beautiful. Okay, this is much better. Please get over here, Carl. There we go. Can we not group up too much? I know, like, I've got the Capo. Let's not group up too much here. Give Penny too much value. Right, Carl can go in. The thing is, how did he just die so quickly? Carl should be able to stay alive pretty easily with that shield star power. So we can look to push up here. We've got our Capo here and a Tune Fork in a second. It's going to allow us to push up the map. Stu's just going to feed us super, so that's great. Yeah. Carl's just screwed over. With Poco, I feel like it just get the healing trait. Like, I don't think they should have buffed his supercharge rate. Just give him the healing trait, just like other healers. I think that would have fixed a lot of things with him. So I'm just going to go with a heal here onto Meeple. This hypercharge is looking pretty bad. I mean, we've got a hypercharge super of ourselves here pretty soon. And I'm going to use that on the Carl if he gets within range. There we go. Perfect. I mean, I did waste my hypercharge super there, but that's all okay. Finks is proving to be very, very annoying here. My teammates just needs to get on the zone. I don't know what that hypercharge super is there, by the way. That was very, very delayed. We can heal up on Meeple though at least. Okay, this is looking a bit better. It's going to be the kill on Stu, surely. Alright, keep control, keep control. We can push over a little bit here. We can definitely push over a little bit. Get some zone time, hopefully. Okay, I can heal up my Carl as well. This is perfect. And there we go. Okay, much better, much better. The heals just seem quite a lot for a team like this. Yes, they got ultimate control, and they can constantly pinch me out, and it's proven very, very difficult for me to get a super, but I'm still providing a lot of support to my team. And you think about it, like Poco and heals against support shouldn't usually work. Back in my day, that was the clearest, like, rock, paper, scissors counter ever. Like, they go a low DPS brawler, you have Poco, you pretty much win. It's a bit harder now in Brawl Stars because of hypercharges, gears, etc. that have just in time kind of nullified Poco's healings, but still think it works right now. Okay, can Carl stay alive? Yes, he can. Perfect. If Bro comes here as well, I can give him a gadget. Okay, that's a really good kill there from my teammates. Beautiful. This is looking great. This is looking so good. Teammates just need to just sit. Just don't feed supers. Just sit. There we go. And we've got another gadget to use in a second. Surely the car's going to get the kill there on the Finks. Okay, he should have just gone for the Finks. I think he got a bit too excited there. Okay, gadget going down. I mean, Stu can push in all you want. But I've got a super here. I can stop that. There we go. Let's heal up our meeple. It's just looking beautiful so far. That penny splash was a bit frightening. I don't know what this Finks is really doing right now. Bro was spinning after 1 round win as well, by the way. He was spinning after 1 round win. Yeah, that's down bad. That's down bad. Finks deserves to lose just for that spin alone. Right, I mean, here's me just speaking about how Poco could be a little bit overrated. I really like the synergy there. That was much better. I think we could just keep the control. You have to keep the control. You just have to keep the control. If you lose it once, it's very bad for Poco. But we still fought back a lot of the time. So yeah, really, really down bad from that Finks. Is that the old Leopard, I think? What do I call him? Leopard, but everyone calls him Leopard. He used to be a Spanish pro player back in my days, in the Asian days, 2018, 2019. But like it might be. Okay, you got Masters in it. Yeah, I think that's the old Leopard, I'm pretty sure. Masters 1, 2017 account creation. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, it is, because that's his old YouTube. Okay, that's a throwback. If you guys, I bet none of you guys know Leopard is a Spanish pro player. I faced off against him on my first ever LAN. But yeah, not too sure who these guys are. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Poco is definitely back into the meta. Definitely really good on Hot Zone, Gem Grab, a few other instances. Definitely really good in the draft. I'm a bit undecided yet as to top 10, but maybe I'll speak to a few pros, see what they think about the Poco. But that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys next time.